Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy, Hikins, and Trevor.
Probably in the thousands. So I'd say 50,000 upwards.
Yeah, I'm sure that is a reasonable guess, even though it's completely wrong. But it's one of those, not being disrespectful there, it's one of those questions, isn't it, where, and as I say, when I thought about some of this, I thought, how many times do we blink? And I didn't know. And I thought, if someone said that to me, like I've just said it to you, it's one of those questions you think, oh, I could come across as a complete idiot here, because it could be, I don't know, 5,000, it could be 50,000. I mean, it's a bit like, digressing it, I don't know why, but it's a bit like if a woman ever asks you, how old am I? It's lethal, isn't it? And I think any bloke will know you never ever risk answering that question, because you could end up in hospital, presumably. So I think the best way out of that is, if a woman asks me that, I tend to think, well, I'm going to faint on the floor, and all that kerfuffle is a great distraction, and they forget they've asked the question. So don't ever answer that question, guys, whatever you do. Don't answer if a woman ever says that. But I've completely digressed. But yeah, it's a difficult one, the blinking. In fact, apparently it's 14,000 in your daily waking hours. It doesn't seem enough to me, but who's going to count it? And 14,000 a day. And apparently it also says that that means your eyes are closed during every waking day for 23 minutes. Now, again, to be honest, I saw that figure in a book somewhere, and I still find that hard to believe, that, you know, you think about the blink, it's instant. And 14,000 a day really mean our eyes are closed for 23 minutes? I don't know. It just doesn't seem realistic. But these are the things, you know, we don't really ever think about. Every moment of every day, our bodies are, you know, carrying out unquantifiable work, tasks, systems. I mean, if I say to you, in the last second, your body has made 1 million red blood cells, speeding around your body, coursing through your veins, and keeping you alive every second. And they last, and eventually they give up the ghost. I mean, all the time more are being made. It's an incredible system. And yet all these systems are happening without any need for an instant of our attention. As we talked about the brain before, it's the same thing. Everything's going on, you know, like the clappers, and we don't even have to think about it. It's just quite incredible. I'll ask you another question, a difficult one. How many atoms? Now, all of these chemicals, organs, all of us is made up of atoms. How many do you think are in a normal human, a regular human? How many atoms?
Right. Before I answer that, there was something that you said.
You're not going to try and faint, are you?
There was something that you said. You said that's a very good guess, and I thought, oh, I surprised myself there. And then
then I said it was a load of rubbish or something.
Tell me. Anyway,
I apologize.
Anyway, so how many atoms? I don't know. This is completely a wild, uneducated guess, and I would say probably 1,000.
How many?
1,000. Yeah, 1,000.
Yeah, no. I'd like to say good guess, but you're nowhere near. No, if I tell you there are 7 billion atoms. I don't know if there's a word for billion, but 7 billion atoms make us what we are, and nobody knows why each of those atoms has this urgent desire to be you and to be me, because they are mindless particles mindless particles without a thought, an idea, or a notion between them. They're simply atoms. They're the tiniest is not even the word, is it? Particles, but they sustain our life. They're constantly, looking after the systems that create us, that keep everything going, that keep us humming, really. And what they do, they let us enjoy. How can I put this? They let us enjoy this agreeable condition that we call life.
Right.
Our atoms are us, and they want us to be me and you. And this wonderful thing we call life, which we do take for granted, I guess we have to. We can't constantly think about why are we alive, what is it all about? But we are the most incredible beings, composed of all of these things.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor and Emmy Hikins. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.